Hi IPSers, welcome to IPSY Beauty 101. My name is Bailey Sarian and I am an IPSY creator. You can find me on YouTube and Instagram at Bailey Sarian. I am known to be a makeup brush hoarder. So today I'm sharing with you 6 if you include the sponge, 5 of my favorite brushes that are great for any and everybody, any skill level, promise. Don't forget to keep watching until the end because we're gonna be doing a nice little giveaway and somebody's gonna get all of these brushes. Now let's start with my complexions. I'm using the F.A.R.A.H flat foundation brush to apply. This is recommended for medium to fuller coverage. The reason you wanna use a flat foundation brush is because it's not going to eat up a lot of the liquid or cream that you're using. This will give you a more even and consistent foundation application and a little bit more control as well. If you pat, you're gonna get more coverage. And then I'm just gonna sweep to kind of blend it into the skin. So if your foundation is looking a little cakey, you can add in a beauty sponge. So this is going to be used to sheer out or really blend my foundation. Getting the sponge wet will prevent this from absorbing your foundation because it will absorb liquid. It's a sponge. So now I'm just going to press over the areas where I look really cakey. So the reason that I like to use this after my flat foundation brush is because, again, if I'm looking cakey, what it does is it presses foundation into my skin and then it's going to absorb the excess. So it removes a little bit. It's shearing out the foundation. Now I'm going to apply some concealer. Now there's a couple different reasons people wear concealer. You can use your flat foundation brush to apply concealer. I'm just going to dab it right underneath the eyes. So now I'm gonna come back with my beauty sponge and really blend the concealer into the skin. I'm just gonna pick up some of the loose powder I have here, and I'm just gonna lightly pat underneath my eyes to set the under eye concealer. I also like to set around my nose and my mouth because I get really shiny around here. So to apply powder on the rest of my face to really mattify and get rid of any shine, I'm going to apply with a powder brush. So this is a fluffier brush. It will apply a really light wash of powder to the face, but also just set. So pick up a little bit of the powder and then just dust it on the rest of my face. So now I'm going to apply my contour, blush, highlight, all that good stuff. So I am using a natural bristle brush. This one is from Bobbi Brown and it's the angled brush. They will last you a lot longer than a synthetic brush. They also get better the longer you use them. And this brush I love because you can use it for many things. So the natural bristle hair has a cuticle to it, which really holds onto the product, giving you a more natural finish, whereas synthetic does not have a cuticle to it, so it really picks up the product and then puts it back on. This one is great for powder products. Synthetic is better for liquids, creams, powders as well. I'm using the angle brush to apply my contour shade, so I like to really kind of press it in here and then sweep and blend it outwards. Depending on how you hold it will determine on where the color goes. So if I put it straight on, I'll really get into the hollow of my cheek. If I turn it upwards like this, it will blend the color upwards onto my cheek. So if you want more of a bronzier finish, this will give you more of a tighter contour finish. Now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. So I'm just gonna add this right onto my cheekbones to add a little bit of color like I was outside living my life. After I apply my bronzer, I'm just lightly wiping down my brush. You wanna be gentle with real hair brushes. Just like your real hair, they can get damaged very easily. So just be a little bit more gentle with these. Now I'm gonna add a smidge of blush right to the apple of my cheek. So I'm wiping down my brush one more time because I'm gonna use this brush to apply my highlight. So I'm just picking up a little bit of my highlight and adding that right on top of my cheekbones, tip of my nose, at the arch of the eyebrow, just to give some glow. So pretty much what I'm saying is this brush can be used for a majority of your face. So next up, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows and I am using this brush right here. This is an angled brow brush, but don't limit yourself to just using it for your eyebrows because it can do many other things. You can use this for your liquid eyeliner. You could use this to smoke out your lash line with some shadows, apply shadow. I've honestly used this to clean up my eyebrows with concealer. So this can be used for many other things. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of powder and I'm going to lightly fill in the brow. So now I'm going to move on to my eyeshadow, and you can get away with doing your eyes with just 2 brushes or even just 1. Oh my God. This is from Luxie. It's a 249 brush, and I love this brush because it's double-ended. Whatever you're doing, you can get away with just these 2 brushes. 1 to place, 1 to blend. I'm using the fluffier brush first to really dip into like a natural matte cream shade. I'm gonna place this on all over my eye. So this brush will really give a light wash of color. Just like the face brushes, a denser, tighter brush will give you a more color, more pigment payoff. The looser brush will really give you a sheer wash of color. So like for my crease, I like to use the fluffier side to really give me a nice soft crease color. So if you want a very soft color, soft wash of color, hold the brush farther back. When you want more intense color, you can hold it up closer to the hairs. So now I'm using the medium eyeshadow brush to really get a more intense color payoff, and then use the fluffier side to really blend and soften the crease. I was actually introduced to Luxie through my IPSY Glam Bag. I've never used their brushes before, but since using them, I love them. They're great quality, they'll last you a really long time, and they make the best brushes for your eyes. So I'm just dipping into like a gold shade, and I'm gonna place this onto my lid. Same thing, I like to place first, then come back and blend second, just to really soften it. Ew! Now I'm going back to my F.A.R.A.H angled brow brush, and I'm gonna use this to smoke out my lower lash line, just coming right along the lash line. I'm now dipping into like a black shadow, it's matte, and I'm just going to wiggle this right up my lash line to give some smokiness with the same F.A.R.A.H angled brow brush. And this is the finished look that I got going on. Do you like it? Do you love it? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you feel a little bit more comfortable and confident in choosing some makeup brushes. Let me know what you want to see next on IPSY. If you remember in the beginning of this video, I mentioned a giveaway. I'm sure you're waiting for that. In order to enter into the giveaway, just leave a like and also a comment on what you want to see next on IPSY, and you'll be entered to win all 6 of these brushes. Be sure to check out my channel at Bailey Sarian on YouTube, also Instagram as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be seeing you guys very soon. Bye.